What's going on, guys? This is Jamie from Heroic Barbell. Wow, 2 videos in 1 week. How about them apples? Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Juggernaut AI. Now, these days I hear that Juggernaut's getting a lot of flack on the internet because it's too high volume, it's too hard.
That's what she said!
I'm not sure or not, but people are getting hurt, yada yada yada. Yeah, I got hurt on Juggernaut AI, but that was my fault. It was a technical issue on my part, which could be a fault in the Juggernaut program, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. My short answer for the Juggernaut AI review that I'm going to do right now is that it's awesome. I made a lot of gains on it. Not only just like strength gains, but like I think I made some size gains. I think I put on a little bit of muscle with the program. It was always really fun. I think once I started doing it in Korea, a lot of other guys in Korea started doing it also, so then it would just be fun to like compare workouts, and if one guy would hit a PR on something, RPE 10, right, it put the fire under your ass to want to PR on something also. So I think maybe that kind of made it more interesting than it would be if you would just do it alone. I will say that their Facebook group is trash, but to be honest, I think all Facebook groups are trash regardless of whatever group you get into, because you get people that are in there that are just trash people. Anyways, that aside, I gave my Juggernaut AI 2 thumbs up, but why would I leave? I just wanted something different. I said before in a video that when you work out at a powerlifting gym like Train True, you have eyes on you that can tell you what you're doing wrong. And that was awesome, right? So CK would help me with my deadlift, or Dan would help me with bench. Keenan could help me with the squat, what I'm doing wrong with my squat. But then, these days I kind of want I want a fresh pair of eyes on me. So that's why I decided to go with Joey Flex. Anyway, so now that I'm with Flex, that review's done. Juggernaut AI gives 2 thumbs up in my book. I tried the app for like a day, but I don't really know how like that works. So I didn't really like the app as much as I just like the Excel spreadsheet. Last thing I'm going to say about Juggernaut. I really liked it because you can adjust the workouts based on how you feel that day, opposed to just some basic template, right? So that's another huge positive. And if people are like can't finish workouts, you're lying to yourself about fatigue and RPE. So that's on you. That's on you, and Chad has said this before in the past. All right. Anyway, so now that I'm with Flex, I finished my first 2 days back. Now, I'm not being coached by Joe. I'm being coached by Mikey D, who's really easing me back into training. So, yeah, let's get into the past 2 days worth of training, shall we? Gadoosh. All right. So we're back in the gym. So Mike had me do just one single. I'm not going to say heavy single because it's at around RPE 5 and 6. So I tried out 160. It moved really well. I'm going in super conservative. I don't want to go to Snap City early like I did the other day. So 170 conservative RPE 5 attempt. I've done this for 10 before, but listen, I haven't touched the barbell in 6 weeks. Prior to the past 2 weeks of training, so this is the heaviest thing I've lifted in 2 weeks, and it was smooth. So very happy with that. I asked CK what was the RP on that, and he said there was no RPE. And then he shamed me. And he said that I did that for I've done more than 10. I've done heavier for 10. Anyways, here are the back offs. 2 sets of 8 at around RPE 6. It's the first day back on program, so of course like I just said, I'm going to be conservative. So here it is. And then even that one, I thought that one was a little bit too high of an RPE, dropped the weight a little bit. Went down to 135, and it felt pretty good. Not going to complain. I controlled these a bit better. I figured don't get sloppy, because when you're slops maglops, you instill that bad habit into your lifting. So by just taking your time, it's a little bit harder. I'll admit it's a little bit harder, but then I think overall it's going to benefit you and help you grow in the right way. So yeah, I was happy with all of the sets on squats for the day. You'll see now how friggin' awful I am at lat pull downs. But I guess first here's some belt squat. Yeah, it's baby weight, but Juggernaut never programmed belt squats for me, and it's one of my favorite accessory movements for squat. I've had back injuries in the past. I said before that I hurt myself on Juggernaut. And man, this belt squat helped me come back from injury without losing much strength in my squat, to be honest. But I'm going very light on this. Like I said, first day back, I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just trying to get my muscles back to being prepared for work. Now this is I don't know how to do these. These look terrible. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I feel like I'm just yanking on that thing. Just yanking.
Yank as hard as you can.
This was the last set, so I was pretty tired. So I think I'm not gonna have to figure out how to do these one day. This is today. I did this today. It's so weird to be doing one heavy single and then back offs, but I kind of like it. It's pretty fun, if I have to be honest. And if you're not having fun, what the heck is the point? Again, this is a conservative 120 for an RPE 5.6. I thought that moved really well. I didn't want to push it any further than that because at the time it felt heavy. Like I said in the last video, I don't think that any of the dumbbell bench pressing that I had done had good transfer to the actual bench press. So it just feels a little bit alien. Like it feels like super rusty. I forgot how to use leg drive. Just coiling up to get leg drive and stuff like that feels really awkward. This is the last set of back offs with 105 and it felt really good. This is the set I think I felt the most comfortable doing, but then the arch was also difficult to maintain. I'm trying to play around with foot positioning to get a little bit more drive out of the bottom of the bench. And then the last bench movement for me was close grip bench. I really undershot the RPE here. It was much easier than I think I was supposed to do, but this week I have to be benching 3 days in a row, so I'm taking every precaution so that I don't overdo anything and end up getting hurt. Now that I'm a bit older, I think just being safe and not getting injured is the most important thing for me. Check this out. This is the pride of the day. Skull crushers. Look at that. Look at that. Impeccable form. You know who taught me that form? The Juicy J at Train True. He's a bodybuilding coach now, so if you guys want to get bodybuilding expertise from him, you go to you ask for Juice. You call Train True, you say, "Let me get on that juice," and he'll help you out. So I think this was about it for the day. Was there something else? No, I think it was just a couple sets of that. And so that's all I have to say about that. Good workout, guys. That's a lie. I lied. Last one, Jay taught me how to do these too. Rear delt flies. This is really the last movement of the day. I look like I'm a humpback. I look like a humpback. Or the thing from that movie. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys later. Bye.